Hi guys and welcome to the video.
Hi, I'm back as well.
Today we're gonna check this engine. Jacco started already checked the engine.
Yes, we have already removed the old engine. You have seen it in our previous video. This video we are gonna check everything was wrong. We're gonna remove the gearbox because we're gonna use this gearbox for the old/new revised engine. The car has had a problem with a broken main seal. We're gonna check if that's actually the case, because we have to remove the gearbox. So then we're gonna check that. We're gonna check if we're gonna put the turbocharger from the old engine on the other engine, but we have to see. We're gonna check some things. We're gonna check the bearing axles on play. So stay put.
What you were doing? Alright, where do we start with checking the engine?
We remove the gearbox, then we're gonna check the rear main seal if it's leaking or not.
We have,
it's actually, if it's leaking or not, that's actually just for our own curiosity, because we don't need this engine anymore. Huh? Oh, this one was already loose.
As you can see, there's a lot of oil on the engine. That's coming from the main seal. That's why the engine has run dry. Before I scratch the car.
It's all.
It goes 5 horsepower. It goes away.
This is our engine dismantling table.
How does it go?
Very well.
How far are we?
We just have to undo 2 more bolts. This one, and in the back another one. We need to put the engine on the table, because otherwise I'm afraid that I drop the engine.
There's another one?
Huh. I need a small 13 or 12. Up.
Yeah, this car is very good.
Yes. Okay. Now, what's this? Uh-oh. This whole part, normally, if your main seal is good, it's dry. So when you see this in your gearbox, you know there is something critically wrong with your engine. The gearbox is off, but you see a lot of oil, a lot of wetness. That's a sign that's something critically wrong in your engine. So good that we are changing the engine, because due to the low oil pressure, the oil is spitting out here and that don't come up in the head. That's why the camshafts are really damaged. Pressure bearing.
Yeah.
You see, this is the clutch line. Your clutch line is here. Pressure goes in. Now out, so boop, boop, pushes against this. This one pulls off the clutch plate from the flywheel. Pull your foot off the clutch, and the clutch is engaged, and the gearbox and engine are one again. That's how clutch works. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Learn a bit.
But we can loosen up the other clutch as well to check if the clutch is good.
Yes, but we need a alignment tool for that.
But how do you do that?
The alignment tool, this inside the clutch plate is hanging loose, so that can be off to one side, off to another side. You have the alignment tool that you stuck in when you mount the clutch. You first do the alignment tool, and then the clutch is aligned with the crankshaft, so everything is in line. Because when you mount the gearbox and the clutch plate is off, that's no good because you're struggling.
Alright.
I got that tool somewhere, I think.
Yeah?
Maybe.
We can search it.
Maybe we can search in the garbage. Also, we need a name for the workshop, I think, but the viewers have to put it in the comments. What do we call the workplace? Maybe the shed, maybe, I don't know. Just put it in the comments below and we gotta pick a name. It's also not a stock clutch. This one is already changed one time. And look, this is also not good. Your fingers are not in a line with each other. So the pressure bearing, ting, 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 makes a noise.
Can you see it over here?
Maybe, come on here.
Yeah, can you show it with your finger?
This one is also not good. Your fingers, your pressure fingers that they called, needs to be on one line.
If you see on the side, you can clearly see that isn't the case.
Nope.
Right now.
So this one we don't gonna use on the engine we put in.
That's not a very good idea, no.
No. With the bolts. Now he is loose, I hope. Yes. Oops. Pressure plate. All oil.
What do we see here?
This also oil. A lot of oil. So this clutch we don't gonna use anymore.
Is there signs of oil or not good use on this plate, or I don't know what a good plate how that look?
This plate is not that old because you still see the marks. If the marks are gone, then your clutch is also gone. This is the clutch plate, so it's wedged in between your flywheel and the pressure plate, but it's all oily, and this plate needs to be really clean. Also, when you're gonna mount your new clutch plate, or mount a new clutch or a double clutch, you don't use your fingers on here, because your fingers are also oily. That's also no good.
Alright, and what do we see here? Is this looking good for you, or beside the fingers that are a little bit bent?
Beside the fingers, nothing too common about it.
It's a little bit scratchy over here. That's not bad for it, or?
No, that's normal wear. That's normal wear. But it's oily. And you see the color. It's been hot, but it's no problem. But I have nothing to complain about. This one, but we don't gonna use it because it's oily.
It's literally soaked with oil. This should be completely dry of oil?
Yes, it should be as clean as your toilet at home.
Yeah?
Yes.
I see a bearing over here. That's dry bearings, because all bearings need a little bit of oil.
It's a closed bearing, it's a pressure bearing.
Yeah.
So it doesn't need oil. This one is not spinning, only when you engage the clutch.
But this is turning around, right? Really fast.
Nope. If you engage the clutch,
yeah,
then this one don't turn.
But if you drive this,
yes,
this turn, right?
Yes.
So this is a turning part
yes.
that needs oil, because otherwise it runs dry and it would be scratched.
No, this one don't need oil, and this bearing is not for the axle. This bearing is only the clutch engagement. So now we're gonna put the new engine on the table. We have already checked the turbo, the axle turbo play. This one, you feel play in the bearing. So we don't gonna use this turbo either. I think it's something to do with the oil starvation completely in the block. So I don't trust this anymore. So we don't replace this. For the other engine, we're gonna use that turbo that's already on the other engine because that's looking better than this.
You have checked the clutch as well, and you say it looks better than the engine that comes out.
It looks not better, but this brand of clutch, I don't say the brand because it's not sponsored yet. This is a replacement clutch, a very cheap one from the original on this engine.
Aftermarket.
Yes, aftermarket. Aftermarket. It's not upgraded or something. But this clutch, it says VW AG, so we know this is original Volkswagen clutch.
Sounds good.
Okay.
And the turbo looks good. You say there's no play in here.
I feel no axle play. No, nothing. That's better because the other turbo you feel the axle play.
Right.
So
we have.
Oh yeah, guys. If you don't already have done it, subscribe, like, hit the bell icon for the next.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces.
What's that frustration I see?
What kind of frustration? No good. I have a dry mouth from telling. So now I'm gonna wrench. So that's what I better. Something like error, pling 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 pling. You see that the thrust bearing or the pushing bearing, a lot of names. This one we are gonna need to, we are replacing as well. It's not broken, but every time you change the clutch, part out your gearbox with the engine, it's a good thing. Because if this thing fails, the gearbox has to come off the engine again, and we don't want that.
Alright, and how do we clean it?
With the brake cleaner.
Alright, Jacco.
Yeah.
What do we need?
We need thrust bearing. We need a seal kit, gearbox oil, coolant,
liquid seal,
yeah.
brake cleaner,
more time, brake fluid, and other list. Postman arrived with some new expensive parts.
Nice, show me.
Check with me.
You have a dangerous fate.
This is not the parts for this is the other project. What do we have? Rear brakes, front brake pads, rear brake pads, release bearing, liquid fluid sealant.
We have liquid sealant for the leaking oil pan. As you can see, it's dripping out.
Accessory belt,
Brake disc.
front brake disc.
Oh.
So,
We're gonna replace the clutch release bearing. That is tightened with 3 bolts. As you can see over here, we have the tools laying next to it, so we can work efficient. The plastic tube is for the clutch line, for the pressure line. As you can see, the things we ordered has arrived. The brake pads, the brake disc. As you can see, the white one is for the back and the black one is for the front. These are the back brake pads, and that's for the front, for that side. And that's for the back side. And this is the accessory belt we put on later in the video. So we have to put the engine out now so we can replace it. This is the liquid seal for the oil pan. As you can see, it leaks oil badly. And we replaced the coils we have brand new in the old engine. So we can replace it. Same with spark plugs.
Okay, it's time. Now let's change the clutch release bearing. You see, this one is really nice and new. This one is shit.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see. Whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear.
And now, dinner time!
What we have ordered? Jacco, what we are going to do?
We're gonna pick up the engine and we hang it above the table, and then we're gonna change the oil pan gasket.
Yes, it's with liquid seal. So we have it over here. So you see now in the video it's not that good in good shape. So we're gonna replace it. So with not leaking oil.
Okay.
Alright, we drain the oil.
If it's any in it.
So we can put, what does it called in English?
The oil pan.
The oil pan.
We're gonna drop the oil pan and then we're gonna replace the seal in between the oil pan and the engine, because if you see here it's leaking quite a bit of oil. So we're gonna fix that problem.
How looks the inside?
Yeah.
Oh, very clean.
Yes, very clean. This is a good engine, healthy. Okay, what we're gonna do next? Clean up this area. Hit it with the Scotch Brite.
So I clean it. The lower parts are all cleaned out. So we just grease it and then we put the liquid seal on it.
I'm ready on the bottom side. You can see it's all cleaned from all sealant. I removed everything, I degreased everything, so the meeting surfaces are perfect. So guys, sealant is on. What we're gonna do next is put the oil pan against the engine, put in the screws, hand tight, then wait for 10 minutes. Then the adhesive is gonna harden a bit. Otherwise, if you do it like this, the adhesive, the sealant is still wet. And when you turn on the screws, then everything is coming out of the gaps and nothing is in between. So that's a handy tip to follow.
Alright, we hand tighten the bolts from the oil pan.
Yes.
So we now wait 10-15 minutes.
Yep. In the
dry a
meantime,
little bit.
we're gonna change the auxiliary belt. So the engine is now out, so that's also a good one to change when the engine is out. This is the tensioner. You pull it up like this and the belt comes off. Hop. Old one. When you do this, you check if the ribs is in place, like this, is inside of this. Then you... That's it.
That's a 2-minute fix.
Yep. But if this one goes, then you have a real headache because you don't have aircon, you don't have dynamo. No good.
Hi guys, and thank you for watching for this video. We forgot to film our outro.
Yeah, sorry guys.
It can be happen. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel, like this video, and we see you next time.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.